America has spent over 5 trillion on defense since 9/11. That's more than the GDP of Germany. Yet, when it comes to one of the most basic tools of modern warfare, missiles, the US is facing a crisis. It can't build them fast enough. In this video, we'll explore how the world's most powerful military ended up with a missile shortage, why its industrial base is struggling, and what this means for future conflicts with China, Russia, and beyond. The war in Ukraine has exposed a harsh reality. The US has sent thousands of Javelins, Stingers, and HIMARS, rockets to Kyiv. But every missile shipped is one less in America's own arsenal. According to defense analysts, the US is using and giving away missiles faster than it can produce them. In 2022 alone, the Pentagon sent over 8,500 Javelins to Ukraine. That's nearly a third of the US stockpile. Replacing them could take years. And it's not just Ukraine. Taiwan, Israel, and other allies are also requesting advanced weapons. The demand is global. The supply? Not so much. Why can't America just build more? Missile production isn't like making cars. Each missile requires advanced microchips, rare earth metals, and precision engineering. Factories were downsized after the Cold War. Many components come from overseas. A single missing part can delay an entire batch. And here's the kicker. The US defense industry is built for quality, not quantity. That's great for stealth fighters. Not so great when you need 10,000 missiles in a hurry. Lockheed, Martin, and Raytheon are ramping up production. But they're facing labor shortages, outdated tooling, and supply chain bottlenecks. Since 2001, America has spent over 5 trillion on defense. But most of that went to operations in Iraq and Afghanistan, not to building sustainable manufacturing capacity. The result? The US military has cutting-edge jets and nuclear submarines, but struggles to produce enough basic munitions. It's like owning a Ferrari but not having fuel. Congress approved massive budgets, but procurement was slow, fragmented, and focused on high-tech platforms. Missiles were seen as expendable, not strategic. That mindset is now being challenged. Meanwhile, China has been stockpiling missiles at an alarming rate. Analysts estimate Beijing could fire thousands of ballistic and cruise missiles in the opening days of a Taiwan conflict. The US, by contrast, would quickly run low. China's strategy is built around saturation, overwhelming US defenses with sheer volume. America's strategy? Precision strikes. But precision only works if you have enough missiles to launch. This imbalance is forcing Washington to rethink its entire strategy. Can America deter China if it can't even keep its missile factories running? The future of missile production. The Pentagon is now scrambling to fix the problem. Billions are being invested in expanding production lines, securing rare earth supplies, and using 3D printing to speed up manufacturing. Hypersonic weapons are also on the horizon, but they're expensive, complex, and hard to test. DARPA is experimenting with modular designs, AI-driven assembly, and autonomous logistics. The goal? Build faster, cheaper, and smarter. But innovation takes time. And the clock is ticking. What needs to change? Experts say the US needs to rebuild its defense industrial base. That means more factories, better supply chains, and faster procurement. It also means rethinking how the Pentagon buys weapons. Long-term contracts, flexible designs, and public-private partnerships could help. The Defense Production Act is being used to accelerate key components. But it's not enough. America needs a wartime mindset, without being at war. That's a hard sell politically, but it may be necessary to avoid future conflict. The 5 trillion problem isn't just about money, it's about priorities. America has the resources, the technology, and the talent. But unless it rebuilds its industrial base, the world's most powerful military could find itself running out of missiles when it needs them most. And in modern warfare, running out of missiles could mean losing the war before it even begins.